hello there, YouTube. Old Kylie, she's in horsey heaven. They must have had him out riding or in another field or something. She was all forlorn looking for her little hee-haw friends there yesterday. But anyway, welcome to Thursday the 6th of May. It is 57 degrees out here. Warm, supposed to rain today. Who knows? Looks nice out here now. Not complaining. Boy, that paint is beautiful. No wonder Kelly likes them paints so much. Let's start off for Thursday. Let's roll with it. Well there, little woman.
Yes, no.
Very pleasing ride to work, drive,
Yes.
whatever you want to call it. It's always a ride to me.
I know it.
Doesn't matter if I'm in it or on it, it's a ride.
There's no steering wheel, it's only handlebars.
Yeah, weather kind of looks the same here. 64 degrees in Van Chulo.
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to rain here too.
Yeah.
Hopefully it holds off.
I hope so.
Hopefully the weather just magically changes.
Yeah. Psych, we're
Yeah.
not coming.
All right. Well, have yourself a wonderful Thursday.
You too, hubba.
All righty. Love you. See you. Bye.
I love you.
Bye now.
Bye.
That's still, hands down, the coolest looking Spider ever. He's got the Krapovich exhaust on there. That is nice. That looks like something to be on a Formula One car, doesn't it? Liquid titanium. No, it's just the standard. You know, the F3 and F3S's are so fun to ride. It's like riding a crotch rocket. They are a riot. Look how low and angry that thing looks. Heck yeah. Since we're doing show and tell stuff, look at these new G310. This is the GS Rally. Check this out. Radial brakes up front. It's a really cool dark gray looking motor. Look at the rack on this thing. You could probably put more on there than what that bike's probably safely able to haul. But here's the cool one. Check out this R. Is that incredible or what? Holy moly. Look at there. F850 GSA, 40 years. Radial brake on the R model too. That's cool. How about that for a morning test ride? I was up top there talking to our Indian tech. He's working on a Polaris side by side. I go, ooh, we got another. He goes, hey. He goes, you want to test ride that thing? I go, yeah. He goes, I haven't had a chance. He goes, I'm busy. Don't have to ask me twice. These things are really, really fun and playful feeling. It does not seem like you're riding something with a big motor in it. Really fun. And if I was to ever ponder one of these, it would literally be this right here. I don't want that navvy fancy farkly thing that they got. If you're riding something like this, you're escaping. And like with all those navs, I never use them. They're a visual aid of what's around me. That's about it. So yeah, I'll just like, this fits that bike, that analog gauge. But playful and fun, oh man. So Kelly and I, the old Ridgeline, she's getting a little long in the tooth, you know. Not for a Honda, but you know, once you get close to 200 grand, they start little nitpicky things you got to work on. You know, brakes, just things, you know. just normal maintenance stuff. It's big. And I still haven't done the timing belt. And talking to the guys there, they said, yeah, you need to get that done. And it's what they're referring to as a 105,000 mile service. Yeah, that's still a major chunk of money. So this is, you know, valve adjust, spark plugs, you know, they want the water pump, the tensioners, all this stuff replaced at the same time. And Kelly has, you know, as she's pointed out, and I've realized, I haven't used that thing as a truck nowhere near as much as what we thought we would. When I need it as a truck, it's phenomenal. So one of the other ones that we've always liked is the Honda Pilot. So we're pondering the idea, and we've already got the little fingers out, and people are looking up numbers and stuff for us. We're thinking about buying the 2021 Black Edition Honda Pilot in white. There's a white dark edition. So that could be a Mother's Day, birthday kind of thing for Kelly. She loves the hatchback. You know, we had the Elements and the FJ Cruiser and all that stuff, and they're just so useful. We use that type of a vehicle way more than we do the pickup truck. And like she was saying, he goes like Ryan, you know, he runs them till they start getting chunky and clunky. He finds those little Ford Rangers, and he uses them as work cars. She goes, why don't we get a Pilot and find like a little small pickup truck for a beater to go back and forth to work, so we're not just racking crazy miles on our new vehicle. I mean, that thing's not even 4 years old yet, and it's might as well say 126,000 on it now. And we need to get that service done because you don't want to be messing around with them timing belts. Once they say replace them, they kind of mean it. That is an interference motor, so if the timing belt breaks, it is a major repair. So the interior and stuff looks pretty much like our Ridgeline. It's just greatly updated, like greatly updated. I don't know what the other one I rode, but it had different bars on it, and I like the bars that one had. I don't like these taller bars. I'm not into it. It doesn't inspire confidence, although this thing is one of the most neutral feeling bikes I've ridden in a while. I remember that with the first one I rode. It's pretty wild. I think he said this is the bobber version of it. Suspension and stuff, it's literally like you're riding a Dyna. She's a little rough and raw, but that stuff doesn't bother me at all. It just makes you feel more in tune with your motorcycle. I love that thing. My Slim's that way. I love it. She's a little bumpy and rough. Makes my voice shake a little bit when I'm riding it. I don't care. Love it. Yeah, I could definitely fall madly in love with one of these. Let's give you a walk around here right quick. I'm gonna just shut her off here so it's not just sitting here running. Brand new motorcycle. It's got that rear cylinder deactivation thing, which really seems weird on these things. It really one lungs. It just whoom, 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 whoom. I know they produce heat, but don't care. I'd rather hear it go lumpy lump than not. That thing is sick as heck looking, isn't it? That's pretty cool. Dang. And the first one I rode had the open shocks, where this has got kind of the covers, like the old Road Kings and different Harleys over the years had. LEDs, very daymaker looking. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the bars at all. I mean, the bike everywhere else looks great. Love the spoke wheels, tube type tires. Yeah, that's a regular motorcycle. But that first one, the way the bars and stuff were, I like that a lot better. I don't know if that's just a regular Chief. Spec wise, I know nothing, and that's perfect to not know anything about them when you ride them. That is cool. I do like that thing. If you ride one of these things, it'll freak you out, man. They're just the most new. I mean, if the pegs were mid pegs, which I think that other one was mid pegs, wasn't it? I didn't think about that. I think it was mid pegs. But yeah, you could stand up on this thing if you had ground clearance and stuff. You do yourself a little trials riding on it. It feels that balance and that neutral feeling. Really nice. Loafity loaf, you gotta love it. Nice clean look. Again, it would have to be the analog gauge. When you're riding something like this, I want it to be just rough and raw. I love that that gentleman that just bought the revamped 2021 RT. So he took it up the coast towards Canada, brought it back, flew to Vegas, Texas, wherever it is, wherever he has his R18, and he's taking that R18 on a 2,400 mile trip with nothing, no shield, no nothing. He goes, all I have room for is my toothbrush. He says, so you have to pack wisely. He actually has a nice backpack, but that's how he travels. He loves that thing. And he doesn't strike you as the type of guy that would like something like that. He loves it, absolutely loves it. Touring on a naked R18. So he wanted me to look into cruise control for it. Those early models that did not come with it, because I was walking by, I knew that the what do they call them, the classics, is that what they call it? You know, of course it comes with little mini floorboards and cruise control and the shield and bags and all that kind of good stuff. And anyway, it's got cruise, like I say. Well, I walked up there and I'm looking at it because I can't find where it's available to retrofit the cruise control to his R18. So I walk up, you know how it's got the little on-off switch and your little wiggly things. I just sit there, stand there. I was going up to get a cup of coffee and I'm fiddling with the thing. And I'm going, so what's different between the kind of a touring version and these? I'm clicking one on a bone stripped down, look at that, no feet. Stripped down R18, I'm like, what the heck? So I pull the last 7 of the VIN on that and pull it up, yeah. Cruise control, it's an option. I think it's option 539 or something like that. So I still can't find it where I can retrofit his. He wants the cruise on there. He tours on this thing. So, you know, and those things, cruise off and on would be, you know, comes in handy. Hand gets numb or something, just give that right hand a break for a second. That's about all I ever do with them. And same way, talking to Travis, the GM, he goes, don't you remember? They told us the early ones, not only are they not going to come with cruise, you can't later retrofit it when they come out with the cruise. And I think I remember him saying that. So unfortunately, I got to give him the bad news that no matter what, the cruise is not available for your R18. So his was built 7 of 20, yeah, 7 of 20, and the one up there with the cruise on it was built 12 of 20. So it's a relatively new thing. I don't know where the cutoff date was. very slim kind of a feel to it. Nothing earth-shattering, but very fun. And the power band's right where it needs it. You start messing with these things with cams and all that weird stuff, and you have this weird power band, and they're just not as enjoyable. Leave them stock. Get them, it's worth way more too when you go to resell it. Oh, he's working on a Honda. I thought he was no, he switched because Hondas do not have belts. He was putting a belt cover on. Ooh, look at that thing, it's brand new. So if you want Indian Chief Bobber, I think, does it say? No. Oh, it is a bobber.
How'd you like it?
Love it. These things are so fun. They're very playful. Amazingly playful.
There's that big of a motor.
No.
Feels like you're riding like a bobber.
Yeah. It's crazy. How light and...
They're nimble.
Yeah, however they have the weight, it's very balanced. Awesome. Well, thanks for letting me test ride it for you. So I'm going to do a voiceover here because music was playing in the showroom pretty loud. But this is like the first one I rode with the mid pegs and the lower bars. Love those bars. That's way better. I do not like the Mini-Apes. Just not my thing. But this one is a prototype that's on display, and it has the fancy dash with the nav and everything on it. It's pretty cool. I'm sure it's really fancy and all that stuff. But I would rather have the analog. I'm sure it's super, super cool. But for this kind of bike, this is what I want to see. Analog gauge. Just enough digital in there to give you some pertinent information in there. Just leave her analog. That looks cool. I like the look of the cleaner look of the lower bars, the mid pegs. It's just more natural for the bike. It just makes it feel, as I keep saying, playful. Really, really playful. So this is what this looks humming down the road. The view that you have. And if you're into this thing, there's your little Mini-Apes. Well, hello there, YouTube. Before the next bout, and it is beautiful at the moment. There's some really dark clouds looming in the background. That sun's about to drop away and be gone. So I'm out trying to do what might be the last oil change on the old Ridgeline there, but
Maybe.
It's due. It needs to be done regardless, so we'll see. So I'm getting that done at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, we made it home safe and sound.
We're home.
I keep forgetting to record when we get out. I got things on my mind. We leave work and I'm just rolling.
Yep.
But anyway, thanks for coming along for the cool test ride on the cool Indian Chief Bobber. That's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
What a fun motorcycle that thing is. Really fun. It's very deceiving. Feels very light and playful. The playful just comes to my mind because that's what it feels like. Just want to go off and just be silly on it. What if it does wheelies and stuff? That just feels like something that just be front wheel in the air all the time. Probably not best thing, but
Yeah, crazy man.
anyway, on that, I think we're gonna roll out on you.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, and you guys have an amazing Friday or Saturday.
Heck yeah. All right.
We will see you in the morning.
In the morning. Thanks now. Bye-bye.